You don't go from not playing at all to all of a sudden, bam, 40 minutes a night. I mean, that's not going to happen.
With Coleman-Lands, what have you seen from him in the past couple days in practice?
He looks good moving. That's really the biggest thing in terms of, learning and knowing what we need to do. It's one thing to, and he's a guy who studies the game. He loves the game, and he's met with the staff and walked through plays and all that stuff. But I'll be honest with you, it's different than playing 5-on-5 and actually going at real-time speed and having to make reads. And whether it's defensive things we're doing or offensive things we're doing, that takes time. There's no magic wand. That is what it is. But he cares deeply. He picks up stuff quickly, and I know he's awful committed to learning it as quickly as he can.
What did you learn about your team on Sunday?
Well, I thought we competed well. I thought that our communication was good. It can be a little bit better. Played certain lineups and changed different lineups throughout the course of the scrimmage, which I thought was good. Learned some things there as well about combinations.
Will Coleman-Lands go full today?
Yes, but not the whole time
Right.
today. Yeah, but he will go full go. He's been full go the last 2 days too in terms of contact. But his minutes have been rationed in practice, and they'll be rationed as well on Sunday.
What's that mean for you guys just to start the season with maybe a couple guys? You might have them the first couple games. What would that just mean to have those guys that play some minutes?
I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing. Obviously, we don't want anybody getting hurt. But I thought last weekend those guys, it was good because all the things I've been telling them, like, hey, next man up, and they played next man up. I mean, I said before, we have 5, they have 5, and guys got to step up. I thought we did that last weekend. I thought that was good. I thought guys got some confidence last weekend, some young guys. I thought AA played well. Obviously, he's hurt now this weekend, but I thought Jordan and Williams did some good things. I thought Finke did some good things. So Thorne did some good things. We got better through the experience last weekend. I thought that was the biggest positive.
When will you go over, John, and what's the plan for acclimating these guys to your new temporary home?
Yeah, we're just going to treat it as best we can, Tup. I mean, and obviously I know it's a home game. I certainly respect and appreciate Springfield and all their efforts tremendously. I really do. But in terms of the actual format of travel and when we get there and when we eat and when we stay, what time we, how long we stay, all that's based on almost like a road game, to be quite honest. It's not like we can go over for 3 days and get a warm-up round for 3 days while they miss 3 days of class. That's not going to fly. So we're gonna go today and go over, or actually tomorrow, go over tomorrow after practice, treat it like we would normally, and try to stay business as usual as much as we can.
Without playing a game, do you feel like getting these guys back gives you some momentum going into the season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad those guys are back. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think, the guys that we're playing, we don't wish anybody, for anybody to get hurt. Any of our teammates, we love our teammates. At the end of the day, those things we can't control, and I think those guys would tell you, like, who we have is who we have, and who we have is who we have at 2 o'clock on Sunday, and we're going to lace them up and we're going to play. I don't know so much about momentum. I thought maybe the biggest thing that helped us was, learning what we learned last weekend, competing like we did last weekend, getting better in practice this week. To me, that's more important than, whether we can control who's out there or who's not out there.
How's Big Mike kind of handled the reps he's getting, the touches he's getting?
Yeah, he's doing well. I mean, obviously, I wish he knew our defensive system a little bit better. He's getting a little bit better at that. But offensively, he's loaded and he rebounds it well, and he's confident. And he's got great size, as you know, Jeremy, and he's been good for us. He played well in the Illini All-In. He played well last weekend, and I anticipate him taking another step forward on Sunday.
How did Alex get hurt?
Just on a play where he's digging on a post feed. Stuck his arm in there. And
Somebody ripped it off?
Yeah. Just stuff, just happens. He was doing his job, although they reminded me he was fouling. Not supposed to foul. So that's what he gets for fouling.
Long-term deal for him.
Everybody that fouls should get a subluxed shoulder that time. But yeah, just a freak deal.
Is it a long-term deal for him, short-term?
Just a week or so. Yeah, we probably could push the envelope, but we're not going to do that this weekend.
When will you get to shoot over there, just so that they get to feel what
Day of the game.
Day of the game.
Day of the game. Just like normal. Shoot around.
What was Malcolm adjusted to being kind of the face and getting attention from people? How has he handled that?
From a playing standpoint, he's a significantly better player than he was a year ago. I think he's leaner, yet didn't sacrifice strength. He's faster. He knows that he defends better. He's playing harder. He's really, I think has a chance to be one of the country's best players, one of the league's best players, with the right mindset. I need him to lead more. I need him to be more vocal. I need him to bring it all the time. We practiced, I guess 2 days ago. We were off yesterday, and I had a couple of conversations here and there, and he's got to be more consistent with that. That's what this team needs. If you're going to be that guy, then you got to bring it every day. You got to bring it every day, and that's what we're demanding of him right now.
Coach, with Alex out and JCL coming back, how important is it that AJ really steps up?
Well, it's important. He had to step up last weekend. He learned a lot. Obviously, you're playing we played a great team, and he did some good things. He got knocked around a little bit too on his fanny. Had to get his butt up a little bit, which was good. And AJ's one of those guys that's very competitive, wants to do well. But it is important. It's important. At this point, we need everybody. Obviously, we have basically on Sunday 9 players available to play in the game, and we're going to need everybody.
Tate seemed to do some good things in the scrimmage. Just talk about that a little bit.
He played well. Did some good things. Ran our team. Made guys better. Really passed the ball well. Thought he had a good voice. Both he and Lewis have played well. I'm excited about those guys, quarterbacking our team.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. See you over there.